Hi Sunshine Fam! If you are new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Chloe and I do all kinds of videos. Lately I have been doing a very long series, and it was to help me get through the winter, and I called it Presidential Highlights. And it was inspired by the musical Hamilton by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and the camera is not sitting straight. I don't know. And I noticed at the beginning people were watching those videos, and that's kind of what this video is about. Whether or not I should continue doing YouTube, whether I should continue doing the presidential highlights videos. I know that I kind of left you guys hanging on the Eisenhower video with only part 1, and I haven't uploaded part 2 because I haven't made it yet. Because I've noticed that people aren't watching them, they're not commenting, not as much as they were when I first started putting them out. So let's start with some shout outs that I haven't done in a really long time because I've added some new people. So I'll go through these kind of quickly. Amanda, Danny Diamond, Veronica, Clemen, Silver Mist, Andrew K, John, Nana, Catherine, Douda, Doug, William, Bill, Nipper Girl, Danny Sierralyn, Tom, Rob, Carolyn, Kelly, Nolan, Autumn Shade, Megan Connolly, Allison Zimmertrax, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Stevens, Bold Servant of Jesus the Christ, Social Bounty Make Money App, Sam, Kevin, Nadine, Katie, possibly somebody by the name of Hints Colvin. You commented on one of my videos, but the comment didn't come through, and I noticed that there were 2 other people that commented on another video of mine. It was the same video, it was 2 separate people. I didn't write your names down. The comments are not coming through, so I don't know if you're subscribed to me or if you just happen to watch those videos. But I didn't write their names down. I wanted to say the one person's name was Olivia, possibly. I didn't look it up. I apologize. Julian and Nathan. So those are the people I know are subscribed to me. If you are subscribed and you're watching this and you didn't hear your name, please comment below so I can add your name to my list and give you a shout out the next time I do shout outs. So I've been talking for a while about moving to California. I've been losing hope in that. I joined a group that was suggested to me by somebody, and that group turned out to be not the right group of people for me. They were very negative. They shot down all of my suggestions and questions, and so I left that group, and I'm now joined to another group for housing out in this area in California. And hopefully this group will be better. And I haven't posted anything in that group yet, but I did notice that somebody else posted something about looking for a roommate. So I did reach out to this person, and hopefully I'll hear back from that person, and I can get out there when I plan to. I guess I kind of need your help. If I don't get any views on this, then this is kind of a moot point, and this will probably be my last video for YouTube. I noticed that when I first started making YouTube videos, it was 6 years ago, and I didn't mean for it to be a real channel. It was back when I first started doing Irish dancing for a group in Maple Grove, Minnesota, and I would videotape the other dancers at Minnesota Irish Fair that's held in St. Paul every year, except for during COVID, of course. And that started 6 years ago. And of course I had thousands of views on those, or well, I shouldn't say thousands, I should say hundreds of views, because all of the people that went to Irish Fair would look up videos and watch them. And some would comment, a lot of likes and stuff like that. And then when I made what I consider my first official YouTube video for this channel, it was in September of 2018. And I titled it, "My Dog Nearly Got Attacked." And it was about Lucky, For those of you that are fairly new, I used to have a Lhasa Apso by the name of Lucky. I had to put down last year. Unfortunately, he was getting old, and he had a lot more health problems than I thought he did. But in this particular video, he was still very healthy, and the day before, I was living in a different apartment, and there were some people, Hispanic people, that lived 2 doors down from me that had 2 different Pomeranians, a male and a female, and the female had attacked Lucky 3 times that year, and this was the 3rd time that Lucky nearly got attacked by this other dog. Sea Dog had been, I had just come back from going grocery shopping, so I was starting to put the groceries away, and I asked Sea Dog to let Lucky out. And as he left the door, all of a sudden I heard the Pomeranian coming into the hall, and I thought, oh no. And I heard this commotion in the hall, and I quickly ran out the door, and I saw the young gal who owned the Pomeranian bringing her dog back, and I saw Sea Dog with Lucky at the end of the hall, and of course I ran past these people and I yelled at them because they never disciplined their dogs. And I told them, I said, you need to discipline those damn dogs. And I got really upset with them. And I went to check the safety of both Sea Dog and Lucky, and thankfully neither one of them had gotten bit. But I had reported these people to the office several times, and I wasn't the only one. I knew some people that lived in the apartment just below them, and those people would tell me that they would let their dogs out on their balcony to go to the bathroom on their balcony, while my friends who were on the 2nd floor would get peed on by these dogs while they were sitting out on their balcony. So they reported them several times to the office, and all the office did was give them a warning. And eventually those people did move out. Every once in a while, when I'm out door dashing, I do see the guy in his truck driving around in the area that I do door dashing at. So I do know that they're still around somewhere in the area. I don't know exactly where they moved to. I don't care. But it just, that was basically, that's kind of a roundabout way of getting to the point here. Sorry. That was my first official video for this channel, and that was uploaded on September 2nd, 2018. And back then I noticed that I was getting a lot more views on my videos. I was getting likes, I was getting comments on most of my videos, and it has really been disappointing that I put all this work into these presidential highlight videos, and maybe you guys aren't interested in that. I don't know. Especially since we're now getting into more modern times, because I think we're up to like the 1950s, late 1950s, early 60s with President Eisenhower. And maybe you guys just aren't interested in that, but like I said, I was doing that to get me through the winter, because eventually I want this channel to be Adventures with Chloe, and I plan to go out to areas that might be of interest and then tell information about these places. Like the first one on the list is the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum. Now, I don't know if any of you guys that may be younger would know who Laura Ingalls Wilder is, but there was a TV show on back in the 70s, early 80s, something like that, called Little House on the Prairie, and it was based on a real family, and they lived in Minnesota, in western Minnesota. And there is a museum about 2 hours west of me that I want to try to get to that is based on this woman's life. She was a teacher, she was an author, she was the one that wrote the Little House on the Prairie's books. There's a series of books out there, if you want to check those out at the library, about her life. Kind of like Anne Frank did, you know, the Diary of Anne Frank when she was in hiding during World War II. This woman wrote a story about her life and her family's life on, you know, on the prairie, and the houses that she lived, you know, that they lived in, and, you know, all that stuff. And they eventually made a TV series about it called Little House on the Prairie. And so I want to get out there, and I've never been there, so I don't know what kind of information, what kind of houses they have, or what history there is out there, so I still have to do my research on that. Please give a thumbs up if you want me to do something like that. I'm hoping to start making my drive out to California on July 1st. So I know that my time is very limited because here we are, May 10th of 2021, and I was hoping to get to northern Minnesota up by the Canada border for the Judy Garland Museum. And she was originally known as Frances Gumm, Gumm, when she was very little and touring the vaudeville. Like her mom with her sisters, she would sing on stage with her two sisters, and that's kind of how she got her start. And then eventually she made it into movies, and of course we all know the movie Wizard of Oz became like her signature movie and stuff, but that wasn't her first movie. So I sort of want to go up and see that too, but I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that because that's 4 hours north of here, and I'm trying to save up as much money as I possibly can so that I can move out west. There's so much stuff in the town that I want to move to that I can tell you about, and you know, I'm looking forward to doing that. And of course on the trip I will be making videos along the way too, as long as you guys are still interested in me continuing doing a YouTube channel. I'm kind of getting to the point where I just want to give it up, and because it just doesn't seem like you guys are interested even in vlogging videos anymore. I know you guys haven't seen Sea Dog and Silver Mist, my videos, in a long time. Silver Mist lives way on the other side of St. Paul. I live on the west side of Minneapolis, so it's not easy for her and I to get together. She did come over yesterday for Mother's Day, and I was thinking of making a video, but we never did. Yes, I live with Sea Dog, but he works an awful lot. I hardly ever see him, and so I haven't had him in my videos much either, and a lot of times he's not in the mood to be in a video. So, and of course Prairie, I hardly ever talk to or see her either, because Silver Mist lives with her on the other side of St. Paul, and so I don't get a chance to see her or even the baby that much anymore. So hopefully I can get another video, collab video with all three of them, or one at a time or two at a time, whatever, so that you guys can see them and they can tell you what's been going on in their lives. I really don't want to get into that because it's longer than 18 minutes. But let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to continue with the presidential highlights videos to get you all caught up. And otherwise, I'm just going to stop making them for the time being. Some people have suggested that I send it to different schools to see if maybe it would be helpful to the students. I know that I haven't put in any of my videos my source, and there's a reason for that. It's because if I do that, then what's the point of me making the videos? Because then people can just go to the website that I'm taking this information from and get the information themselves. So I really want to wait until I'm done, and then if people want to go and get more information, because I'm just taking bits and pieces from the key highlights and the dates and stuff from each president from when they were in office on what happened during the time that they were president. So if you want me to or you don't want me to keep doing those presidential highlight videos, let me know in the comments below, please. Let me know if you want me to continue doing YouTube, if you want me to start working more on Adventures with Chloe and go to different places. If you have places in the Twin Cities that you want me to go to, or close to the Twin Cities that you want me to go to, let me know. Or if you can think of areas along my route, what I plan to do is go south to Texas and then over to California. So, you know, think of states down through Texas, you know, from Minnesota to Texas and then west from there, and give me ideas of places that I can go and visit while I'm on my trip, and I can make videos, and then once I'm there and established, then those videos will be put up. So like I said in my last video, I'll be MIA for at least 2 weeks, if not longer. Depends on if I'll have the money to set up internet at my new place so that I can upload the videos. Because for some reason on my cell phone, I did set up a YouTube channel under my real name, but I don't want to use that channel. And so I try to sign in with my Chloe account, and it won't let me do it. It says it doesn't recognize it. So I have to do that on my computer, and my computer needs repairs right now too. So that's why I haven't been making videos in a while, because I feel like, what's the point when nobody's watching them anyway? So I'm sorry that this one's kind of more of a downer of a video and that, but again, please let me know if you want me to continue the presidential highlights videos. I do tend to repeat myself a lot too. I'm sorry. If you want me to do Adventures with Chloe, give me some suggestions of areas you would like me to go to and tell you about. I can certainly go back to the Burwell house and do that video, and you know, tell you more about that house and that area and stuff, because the Minnehaha Creek runs right in front of the house. So and it's really a very beautiful area. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. If you want me to continue doing this, let me know. If you don't, let me know. You know, I don't even know if anybody's even still watching my videos. You know, I've had to even remind Silver Mist about this, and I gotta go because my battery light is flashing. So you guys have a sunny day. We'll see you on the next one.